One of the common questions we get from clients is about multiple offset accounts and whether or not they're worthwhile. So as a reminder, an offset account is simply an account that is linked to your home loan. And the way that the bank calculates the interest that you pay is they take your home loan and they deduct the balance of your offset account or offset accounts from that figure, and you pay interest on that net figure. So as an example, if you have a $500,000 home loan, you've got one offset account with $50,000 in it. When the bank calculates the interest that you pay, and they calculate this daily, but charge it weekly or monthly, depending on your payment cycles, in that example, you would pay the interest based on the net balance, which is 500 minus 50,000. So you would pay interest based on 450,000. Now the advantage of this is that it doesn't change your repayments. So your repayments would remain the same as if you had a $500,000 loan, but you're paying interest on a $450,000 loan, which means those additional repayments start to snowball as that additional money goes towards paying down your principal faster. And over time, this can save you a lot of money over the life of your loan. So in that example, we've got a 5.5% interest rate loan. You've got a $500,000 loan and $50,000 in offset. If you do nothing else, you make no additional repayments, you do nothing, you don't add any money to your offset, you just have that offset account and you leave it, you would pay off your loan about 4 years and 10 months earlier than you would otherwise, and you'd save about $167,000 in interest over the life of your loan, simply by having 50 grand in your offset account. So why would you have multiple offset accounts? All this changes is that instead of having the balance of one account be used when calculating that net figure the bank charged interest on, it uses multiple accounts. And so what we see with a lot of clients is they might have the bulk of their money in a savings account. Maybe they've got that $50,000 in a savings account, but then they might have some other smaller savings accounts, like for travel, for kids, for holidays, for whatever it may be. And they might have multiple transactional accounts where their pay goes into, where their bills come out of. And if you have a normal setup with one offset account, all of those accounts are effectively doing nothing towards your home loan. Only the single offset account is having an effect on the interest rate, on the interest you're charged. If you've got multiple offset accounts, all of those accounts, assuming they're linked to your home loan, come into effect with that net figure when they're figuring out how much interest you pay. So if we take an example where across those other accounts, you've got an average of about 10 grand floating around month to month, simply by using those and linking them to your offset, rather than saving 4 years and 10 months off your loan, you save about 5 years and 7 months off your loan. And instead of saving $167,000 in interest, you save about $192,000 in interest. So you save an extra $25,000 or so simply by setting up your accounts properly and making sure that multiple accounts are offset.